Okay, hello, welcome back to Let's Play, what do you call it? The Thing, um, Baldur's Gate 3. Branwyn is here, um, but
Emma, you can't prove anything.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Branwyn's voice is at least here. Um, let's see. So, let me see where we are at. We need to... Okay, escape, free Illithid's captive, save Arabella. I think what we just did was we explored around the base a little bit. Okay. So, let's see. And I think we were going to do something with Will, but I forget exactly what. But first, rest for the day. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Branwyn,
Yes.
all the talkie. Okay. Well, let's have you go talk to Shadowheart.
Always makes my day
Let's
better.
go have
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
This is so creepy. I'm going to use the telekinesis to do the thing.
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do? Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well.
I didn't get
It's a beautiful night.
Shadowheart. Oops, I clicked a button. Ah, that
The
did not
Blade
get.
of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Uh,
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
okay.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Thank you.
There we go.
I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Okay, and
Looking ahead,
I'm right here anyway, so might as well.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Something is special about us, or at least our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these... Let's get some rest.
Dang it!
Dawn comes sooner than we think.
I need to keep my finger off away from the right mouse button. So, um, hmm. I'll take these two,
I have something to ask.
and then I'll give you Gale.
You
I
know,
don't. There's
I've been thinking, reflecting on
just
what
bad options
tomorrow
left.
will bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. You have your charms, more than you think.
The smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Ooh. I love that bit. That's good.
Oh, you're no fun. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
I like this one.
I see naught but cowards cowering in their groves and grottos. Flowering meadows and fecund soil have softened their minds and muscles. They rely on strangers' swords when they should be forging their own. Yes, rocky bodies named after a false goddess. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crush, Kalir.
Did you only train within
Only?
the tears?
My entire clutch battled beholders within the... We infiltrated
Dang
an Yogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky. There is more to the realm than this grassy pebble, kin. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
Okay.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Did it just... Oh, cool.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
So, your character, which option would you like?
Rather important, no less.
Okay.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you got Korga to release the girl. The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Can't say the feelings.
Enough.
Huh?
Enough with the flattery.
I was being quite sincere, I assure you.
He disapproves.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
These are all good. They're all just give me information.
First one.
Okay.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Okay. I fail to see why you need my help in this. Or where do you suggest we find the artifacts?
Number one again.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
I love how you can just jump right to, sure, I'll do that. I think number 2's best.
Yeah, two.
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps having a wizard like
Dang
me
it.
around is quite the
Dang
boon
it.
when facing the perils that
Erg.
stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I can barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
We could do this.
You could.
Probably wouldn't appreciate it much.
What's he gonna eat if we just give it to him now?
We get to choose, and if I had my choice, it would be the evil absolute gauntlets that we got in the goblin fight.
Yeah, okay.
You're slightly ahead of me there. As yet, my condition is stable. I've no need to consume anything. When the time comes, I will not hesitate to call on you or the belongings you were generous enough to offer.
They are very good
I know
about
the allure
letting
magic
you
artifacts
choose.
hold. I understand their value and their power. All this to say, I understand the sacrifice I ask of you. But if I may be so bold, it's for a very good cause indeed. I hope I can count on you.
Okay. That ends the parade of exclamation points.
Still alive, so that's progress.
We're having a lot of fish today and some mixed coffee before bed. this is. This is, yeah. Okay.
Never wanted the easy path. At least things have stayed interesting.
Just getting kind of used to your list of spells. Heat metal, oh my goodness. Heat metal's fun.
Let's get going.
Okay. I think it is time to start heading towards the outer
Another step forward.
areas.
Mhm.
Okay. A little detail I like. There is somebody up here who opens the gates for you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that before until the camera hit at just the right angle. But it's really hard to get the right angle, but if you do, you can see a guard just walk over to the lever and use it.
I wondered what people will say when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint though.
Into the forest. Let's see. Over here.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Hang on, Ed. You're going to be all right.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's caught.
You, not
Dang
a
it.
step closer.
Ah, why do they put the
Strange
cancel button?
sinew
Why isn't it
glows marked
escape
on their flesh,
instead of
and something
right click?
within you stirs in response.
Why is the cancel button right click and not escape? Okay.
He's hurt badly. An oil bear got him deep. If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will. She.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Let me see here.
I don't know any druids.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
please. Any supposed new god would have an uphill battle.
We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Okay, tell me more about the
We
fugitives.
don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Do we tell them to go fight the beast and get themselves killed? Survivor, get the owlbear.
I mean, forget the owlbear. How do you want to get them killed?
I don't really. I think I will have to kill them later when we fight the goblins, but I'm fine with trying to let them get out of here. So, yeah.
What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Saza.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
I am shutting this down now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Spend a
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
I love the shift of, oh, it's going, and it's gone. Just lovely. It's just out there somewhere. And I think it's time to switch to a new video. I think that'll be a good place to go investigate this very friendly looking cave off to the right here.
Mm-hmm.
See you then.